Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Xenonauts 2. Last we left off, we were finally getting a Harvester UFO finished off. And we are going to need to replace our equipment. Let's go ahead and actually transfer these items, because I was just double checking that the Apollo HQ had some stuff over here. And go ahead and sell all of our junk. We'll sell these corpses because we don't really need them unless we want to do a research project, and I could kind of care less. We got a Mars wreckage that we're going to need to fix up. And yeah, let me check on our soldiers here and see what equipment we need, and I'll be right back. Okay, looks like we just need 6 armor and 1 rifle, which is super nice because we are able to fix that now. And I did a little bit of math as well. 1 living quarters should be able to get us 2 more labs over here, so we can fill out more of our research. Because as we talked about last time, we're probably going to lose a few cities because we're really trying to get that new armor. Because I think at this point it is now necessary, or we're going to die at every mission we do. And also, we need better weapons. Because we are getting to a point in the game where we don't have the best armor. Because it's late game. It's not the best, but it's not bad either. But we need to be able to survive a couple shots, or we're not going to make it. Get some scientists over there. I think each scientist is 50k, perhaps. I do believe. Yep, 50k for each scientist, so we'll just need 100,000 to get 2 more to fill it out. But I'm just going to keep hiring them one by one. This should hopefully cut down the time we need for research, because that is the ultimate goal right now. We need to cut down on the time. Okay, we're getting another lab. And I'll wait for another 50,000 to place another lab down, and we should be good to continue. Ultra-dense alloys. It has been fascinating to observe the continued evolution of extraterrestrial materials in the face of our own steadily advancing technology. Yet these ultra-dense alloys likely represent the pinnacle of what our enemies can achieve. The recovered samples resemble lumps of polished silver, but attempting to pick one up reveals they are astonishingly heavy. Over 4 times the weight of lead. Indeed, one can easily dislocate a wrist if handled them with insufficient care, as several of my assistants have discovered. Microscopic analysis shows that each sample is a flawless metallic crystal formed from an extraordinarily tight lattice of ultra-heavy atoms, exhibiting exceptional impact and heat resistance compared to even our most advanced hardened alloys. Fabricating these ultra-dense alloys requires compressing alien alloys with enough force to overcome the electrostatic repulsion, pushing the atoms apart. In the natural world, this can only be achieved near the event horizon of a black hole. However, a sufficiently powerful graviton emitter can generate the same effect at a microscopic scale. Although this process is time-consuming and requires large quantity of alloys, the sheer strength and durability of these remarkable new materials means they will undoubtedly find a home in our cutting-edge technology. I shall prepare some new research proposals immediately. Oh! This is what gives me the armor, isn't it? It is. Let's do alien fusion weapon. I hope this isn't the prerequisite to unlock fusion weapons of our own. If anything, maybe this will upgrade our stuff. I don't know. Would be super cool. But I think we're going to hold off on especially a base assault until we get these new things. And then right after that, we really need to get an upgrade to transport. So, rip whatever city's about to get wiped off the map. Okay, we got another training center. So our training capacity is normal. So I guess they just level up slowly doing that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, who's it gonna be? Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Alien fusion weapons. The fusion weapons we have begun to encounter on the battlefield pose a serious threat to our soldiers. They not only deliver far greater firepower than existing alien weapons, but also appear more adept at punching through armor. This assembly of recovered examples reveals a familiar layout of electronic components that generate bolts of superheated plasma and eject them towards the target. However, the designs of the components themselves are almost unrecognizable. Each of these is many times more complex than the equivalent piece of plasma weaponry. An astonishingly intricate creation built from highly advanced alien materials. Our enemies appear to be harnessing a controlled fusion reactor to achieve energy outputs within a few percent of the theoretical maximum efficiency of the process. This means that these fusion weapons almost certainly represent the most powerful tools in the extraterrestrial arsenal, and finding a way to negate them would give us a decisive advantage on the battlefield. Unfortunately, this is easier said than done. The sheer amount of energy contained within a fusion projectile means that a direct hit is guaranteed to penetrate almost any substance in existence. The question is simply how much our armor can reduce the damage, or protect the wearer from otherwise lethal glancing hits. An alternative may be to turn this deadly technology against its creators. As such, a research proposal for the development of our own fusion weapons is already on your desk. Oh, this is unfortunate. Vanguard battlesuit is cheaper, so let's go for it. Oh man, this is rough. I'm glad we're catching up technology-wise, but we have been... We got too far behind, honestly. Alright, which city's gonna get wiped off the map? And I can't do anything about that. We are getting sauced out here. Minsk. You know, surprisingly, Soviets are kind of chill. Let's go ahead and grab this operative doomsday thing. And I will hold on to... Yeah, I will hold on to this right now. I assume Asia's just getting shredded right now since we don't have any coverage. Panic in Asia is approaching critical levels. Hey, Asia. Stop. Okay, thanks. Hopefully this is just a normal cruiser. Is it over land, perchance? Auto-resolve. Boom. Yeah, sure. Let's just launch a combat team. We're gonna need more alloys for what's to come, so it certainly won't hurt to have this. Is everyone... No, I saved the template, but with them... Actually, no, I did not save your template, did I? I did save your template, though. Okay. We should be all good to go. We did intercept a UFO to kind of reduce some panic, so we should be good in that regard. I beg your pardon. Oh, that's probably the Harvester UFO. Rip Minsk. Where is Minsk? Is it... I could have sworn it was a Soviets one. This guy's being so annoying. Alright, let's see if we can do something good before the funding report. And I remember... Oh, what was it? Someone... Oh, heck, sorry. Let me formulate my thoughts here. Okay, sorry about that. Was looking through my phone. But I know someone talked about being able to basically count the time zone so I don't do night battles like this. 100% appreciate like all the comments and stuff y'all get. Why does it always miss? I feel like I never hit anything with this. Appreciate the comments and all the help everyone gets, especially that one that was tactful without calling me stupid. Because it was pretty dumb, but I will say I am mostly a forgetful person, and I will probably always forget a lot of stuff just in general. But I appreciate the comments, and feel free to interact. Whenever I heart y'all's comments, that means I actually took the time to read it and stuff, so feel free to keep chatting with me. But I do apologize if I piss anyone off. I am just a general complainer. Yikes. What? Oh, is he there? Uh-oh. You're gonna get shot in the face. We're probably gonna lose a lot of people, like right now, actually. And you missed. Why is everyone missing today? And I want to go that way. Yeah, just back up. Heck yeah. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Totally forgot that was there. Leave my Mars alone. What? Dude, calm down. Relax. Okay, I actually hit something with it. Gotcha. The hell is this I see? Okay, shotgunner. I need you to do your best. You are spent. Let's just chuck this as far as we can. Start getting on top of cargo containers, because I don't know if they have a Reaper running around gonna hurt us. And hopefully we can just chuck this over the building. Oh, is this the edge of the map, I wonder? Alright. That'll be it for now. See if we can grab some of these civilians and get them out of here. Yeah, there we go. Get a little bit closer. Wow, there's a lot of them. Whoa. And to my knowledge, we can't move the guy that has the gun. Oh, welcome to the helicopter. Actually hit it, please. That didn't do as much damage as I thought it was supposed to. Okay, good stuff. Hey, buddy. You want to go home? Yeah, you should go home. You're good. You're gonna get ready to breach. And you come out here and help this guy. And you come around and help this guy. Okay, cool. Should reduce some panic in the area at least. Now that we got our operatives working full time, we should be good to go. This is the edge of the map. Okay. Cool. I'm digging this so far. The map doesn't seem super large. I can't throw anymore. And you just get up here and provide some overwatch. Hopefully that civilian doesn't run too far away. Oh. The hell? You stop that right now. Oh, it's an Andron. Okay. No wonder he didn't hit. Chuck it far. Okay, nice. Okay, there's nada. Hope nothing terrible comes of that. Let's start clearing the building. Where is my civilian? I have no clue where this civilian. He just disappeared. Oh, he's literally right there. What? Okay, nothing in here. I'll move the Mars around this way. Okay, nothing this way. And then sniper. Throw it far. Okay, nothing out that way. Hopefully that guy doesn't run away where I can't see him anymore. Please stop it. No. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. You're good. You're good. You're good. Relax. Relax. Stop panicking. Okay. Oh no. That was like a headshot, if anything. Jeez. There's no one close enough to help, really. Let's just move you far away from this Antron. Okay. We'll move you over here. Nope, can't do him. Okay, help that person out. You get up here. All right. And a miss. And a miss. Gotcha. Okay, good stuff. Make sure there's nothing weird out here. And I just like to make sure my map's all filled in, so make sure there's nothing weird out there either. And I'll probably just move you up. I have a feeling the UFO is like right here. I think that's the shotgunner outside now that I think about it. Gosh, one shot, one kill. Some more Guardian armor we're never going to get back. Why did I do that? Well, at this point in time, we probably don't even want to waste any money on Guardian armor. We probably just want to see if this actually kills him. We probably just want to wait for the Vanguard to be done. That didn't do a damn thing. I hope he doesn't kill another person because I'm an idiot and accidentally pulled the shotgunner. We'll just pull the trigger on him without thinking. Nice throw. Yep, there it is. Okay. Let's keep moving. Goodness, he couldn't fire again. There we go. All right, sniper. Move up, please. Now it is just a nice, open, desolate wasteland for us to get shot. I do miss these smaller UFOs. Not as many enemies to destroy us. And it'd also kind of be cool, I don't know, maybe have the freaking helicopter run around throwing flares all over the map. That'd be super nice. And like be able to call for evac or something. Oh no. Shotgunner, you are not cut out for that. Gotcha. That isn't quite cover, is it? I wonder. Okay, I didn't think so. That is a bit too out of range for you. Would have been cool if you could have sniped that thing from across the map, though. Can you potentially shoot it? Nah, ain't no way. It vanished. Yep, I know. Let's see here. Gotcha. Alright. Nice. Doing good. Just want to clear out whatever's left on this side. While we get our boys in position over here. Let's move you over here. Oh, that was everything. Yep. As long as there's nothing back there, that'll be everything. Okay. Let's move our sniper into a more frontal kind of shot position. Alright. Well, honestly, we might just breach with that. I don't remember if there's a second level here. There probably is. Oh! That's annoying. Okay. Unfortunate. Alright, you just come over here. Yep, literally everything. Okay, cool. I'll head over here. Hopefully, they'll survive. And hopefully we don't lose any more Guardian armor. Because we might have to start purchasing more if it gets too bad. Because then we won't be able to react to anything at all. Okay. Let's just file in here then, I guess. Teleportation room's on the other side there. Y'all keep running this way, please. Where'd my sniper go? There you are. Should reload. Shotgunner, please. Let's just destroy all the valuable stuff. Keep it coming. Okay, I'll just move the snipers over here. Have them watch the back. Nothing? Wow. Well, we're certainly going to try to shoot anything that comes this way. We're not going to have them sit out here. We've pretty much already killed everything outside. I'm very confident on that. I don't know why I blocked the thing that's going to be going in first away from this. Okay. Nice and symmetrical, kind of. Alright, who needs to reload? You do. You're fine. You're fine. Alright, let's give it one more turn. If anything comes through here, hopefully they just blow its brains out. And not each other. Alright, Mars, you're going first. Cool. Sad. Very sad. Do a bit of this. Just stack up our people right on top of each other. Snipers will wait. They either have another Andron or one of those marksman fellers. Either way, that's scary. Okay, but they don't got nothing here. Actually, come over here. Okay. Let's have a look-see. Okay, it is one of yous. Gotcha. Right, sniper, come over here. I am worried about what's in this room, though. Sounds like a machine. A little thing that the shitty arc welder that works as a weapon as well is also quite scary whenever it comes right up next to you. Okay, I'll just watch that. What's going on here? It is that thing. Good stuff. Alright, nice. Should be good there then. Alright. Next is the command room, I would assume. Oh, please fucking shoot it in the face. Okay. Very nice. Anyone else in need of a reload? I'll probably reload you. I'll probably reload that shotgun or two. I wonder if each of these individually costs like a certain amount of alloys, like these tubes, these, I don't know, these, whatever the hell these are, these like computer terminals and stuff. Because if so, my Mars has been rolling through this place. Okay. Well, shotgunners lead the way. Ouch. Actually, you know what? No, just shoot him. Ouch. Okay, well that teleporter's not going to be used anymore. Good stuff. Okay. Didn't lose another person. Thought we were for a second. But thankfully, they survived. Alright. Well, wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I think we lost 2 people, including a Mars. Or 1 person in a Mars. I don't remember. So, no, it was 2 people because I was starting to complain about having to waste more money on another chunk of Guardian armor. But I think we want to wait to get that Vanguard armor, honestly. And they died. Okay, great. Try to replace them as soon as we lose them. I wish I could, like, reshuffle. None of these recruits are super duper great. You'll make a decent sniper. Okay. See what the funding report says. It's going to say, wow, you're amazing. I'm not going to say great. We did, in fact, lose money on our expenses. But Asia Pacific seems to like us. And I'm pretty sure at start of month we reduced quite a bit of panic, as you can see. So we're doing great now that we have these operatives in the area. We can actually probably afford to just do a bunch of random shit with these operation points. Let's have a look-see here, actually. Reinforced shield upgrade. Golly. We're good there. Let's rebuild our Mars, and let's build another one while we're at it. Shield plating? I am going to need this. I am going to 100% need that. Let's sell these plasma weapons. Sell junk, please. Sell those corpses. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Keep the Guardian armor. Wait, we have Guardian armor just laying around? We need to really get our aircraft upgraded. Get some reinforced plating then. And then we need 7,500 to get the next upgrade. To be hardened ceramite plating, increasing their survivability. I think just that in general will make life a bit easier for our Air Force. So we might be able to attack a harvester, maybe. Alright, we've rebuilt a Mars. I assume we're building another one. Yep, and we're getting reinforced plating. Vanguard armor. Our new XR2 Vanguard battlesuit represents the pinnacle of personal armor, a fully enclosed second-generation exosuit that augments mobility while also providing excellent protection against any kind of battlefield threat. The hardened alloy plating of the Vanguard is similar to that used on the Colossus, but the addition of ultra-dense alloys has allowed a significant reduction in size and weight. Thick bundles of synthetic muscle fibers connect these plates together, amplifying the strength of the user while also providing ballistic protection to the joints. A compact aluminium battery contains sufficient charge for roughly 4 hours of combat operation, or 20 hours of low-intensity operation. It is essential the wearer manages their energy levels carefully and exits the suits promptly if necessary. Removing the Vanguard from within becomes impossible once it has lost power. Complex electronics are fitted into the gloves, where haptic sensors permit the wearer to operate their armored fingers with remarkable dexterity, allowing them full use of our entire arsenal of infantry weapons / equipment. The Vanguard is therefore far more versatile than the primitive Colossus, providing similar levels of protection with none of the associated disadvantages, such as reduced vision or limited choice of equipment. One suspects they will easily be worth their significant construction cost. Finally, note our existing Colossus armor can also be easily upgraded to use the new ultra-dense plating, further increasing the level of protection they offer, and potentially allowing these other battle suits to remain relevant in a breaching role. Okay, then we need to get fusion weaponry, and then we'll get that bridge assault, and then we'll see where we stand. But this armor, sheesh, that cost a lot. Can I sell anything? Not in particular, no. I will raise funds here, though. Let's see how much I actually need. How much was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 of them. And that, whew, just about wiped me. Yeah, that wiped me of a lot of stuff. We're certainly going to need alloys for the plasma weapons. Let's see what we can get our grubby little hands on with what we got. And we might be able to grab just more alloys with these operations here that we can kind of use, which I'm probably going to maintain. I might actually hold on to one. Maybe. We'll see. We'll probably go for the alien base. We'll see. Once the month's over. Well, yeah, I should hold on to it. Another orbital bombardment's coming. We're going to lose, like I said, probably 2 cities, sadly. Golly, it takes forever to make those. Our mastery of advanced technology has finally reached the point where we can begin to reproduce the most sophisticated alien devices. An extensive study, we are now capable of constructing human equivalents of the deadly fusion weapons. These weapons derive their name from the controlled fusion reactor that occurs within the generation array, producing bolts of charged plasma gas at temperatures exceeding 100 million degrees Celsius. Golly. As no material can survive exposure to such temperatures, keeping the reaction contained can be troublesome. An elaborate arrangement of several hundred linked ultramagnets are used to manipulate the superheated plasma indirectly. Their magnetic fields controlled with astonishing precision by electronics integrated into the barrel. Despite the enormous technical challenges inherent in the process, there is absolutely no margin for error. Should containment fail for even a microsecond, the resulting plasma discharge would be instant and catastrophic. Minimizing the risk of accidentally acidirizing our soldiers thus provides both a lengthy calibration sequence and a painstakingly accurate manufacturing process. This makes the production of each fusion weapon painfully slow and costly, even if one ignores the copious quantities of rare alien materials needed. Yet investing this time and expense will almost certainly prove worthwhile. Scientifically, these weapons are already pushing the theoretical limits of energy output. It appears highly unlikely that their damage output will be surpassed for many decades to come. And then we're going to do the bridge assaults. Yep, bridge assault next. Alright, we are getting tons of money. Don't mind if I do. More research, please. Cut down on all of this time it's going to take. We just got all of our Vanguard armor. That is super exciting. Another alien base. Sheesh! I think we are definitely going to have to attack these bases before we do the bridge assault. And hopefully we can do it quickly with the weapons we'll have given to us with this new fusion armor. But yeah, this is crazy. These guys are spreading lots of panic, I would imagine. What got wiped off the map? Oh, it hasn't even happened yet. Okay, Africa. Zimbabwe got deleted. Reduce panic in Africa. Let's get a look-see here. Fusion rifle. So we're going to need 6 of these. Actually, let's get a fusion sniper. A fusion rifle. We're going to need alloys. And since it seems I can't do this again, we're going to request alloys. We're going to get some shotguns. And that is the unit's cost. Let's get rid of that. Start selling weapons here. Let me rearrange a couple of our troops and I'll be right back, and then we'll probably end the video. Okay. I may have made an oopsie poopsie. I did sell all of our stuff, so I think one of our guys is not going to have literally anything worthwhile. But we are going to have to take care of this base right here. We're going to lose Africa. So it wasn't enough to kind of get them to actually, let's see, auto resolve. We got better armor. Let's ignore and fight manually. Let's just not get caught in its actual main weapon right now, if we can. So we got better armor, though I don't think it'll be enough to actually do anything. Let's at least avoid that. Okay, swing around and start shooting. Yep, it's not enough. Okay, Harvester can still sauce us. Let's see how... Nothing I can do there. Is this another Harvester? Yeah, we're probably going to lose Africa. Let's see what we got. An Abductor. Let's just auto-resolve. Yeah, I don't care. Let's just kill it. Accept results. Let's just get it out so it's not generating any terrible stuff. Or any panic. Those are more Harvesters. Okay, successfully... Though it was, our sabotage raid against UO-1 primarily served as proof of concept for a far more important task: the complete destruction of the orbital station. Data extracted from the recovered alien data cubes confirm that UO-1 is virtually impregnable to external attack. Its hull is covered in thick armor plating and festooned with countless defensive weapons, or defensive energy weapons. Hundreds of extraterrestrials serve aboard the structure, most of them concentrated in the well-protected upper saucer. Ironically, the largest vulnerability appears to be the bombardment cannon itself. The sheer size and power of the weapon means that a serious malfunction during the firing sequence could potentially blow the entire structure apart from within. Various alien failsafes exist to keep the cannon operating within stable parameters, but the capture data suggests these can be overwritten from the command console aboard the enemy bridge. If our soldiers can seize the control of this console, we may be able to disable the safeguards and overload the weapon. Obviously, this is easier said than done. While we can deploy our soldiers directly onto the bridge section, we will need to take and hold the console for some time to complete the mission, and we should expect a significant number of alien reinforcements from the lower sections of the saucer to begin arriving almost immediately. The extraterrestrials already present on the bridge may also pose a significant threat, as we believe the UO-1 is under the direct command of an Eternal. Such a creature could prove highly dangerous in their own right, but might also be accompanied by a protective detail of elite bodyguards. Despite these obstacles, the destruction of UO-1 would be catastrophic to the alien war effort that have no choice but to... To the alien war effort that have no choice but to try. Okay. Biosurvey array, I think that might give us the next best thing that I want, but let's do heavy fusion. Actually, it's not money that we're worried about right now. Let's get nanofabrication going. And then we'll see if we can get some more stuff. Actually, you just returned to base. I know that is a harvester. That is also a harvester. We got 2 harvesters just roaming around out here doing whatever they want. Okay. I am aware. I can't do anything about that guy. Fusion sniper rifle. Can't do anything about that guy either. We might lose 2 things. How long is this going to take? We won't be able to intercept that. We are currently on the edge of trying to upgrade our stuff. This will be a scary one, but we're going to have to hit a lot of these back to back, I think. We get nanofabrication. I think I'm going to go a little bit farther because I'm kind of on a knife's edge at this point. Although many things have been recovered from the recently captured extraterrestrial facility, the most important of all mine may be the technology we've retrieved from the workshops. Our enemies appear to be making extensive use of nanofabricators, devices capable of manipulating materials at the molecular level. Such machines can create almost anything, building up the desired atomic structure layer by layer using an array of precisely controlled lasers and magnetic fields. This seems to be the method by which the aliens manufacture substances such as alloys and aluminium. Finding a way to harness this technology is therefore the only way we might hope to create these exotic materials for ourselves. Given humanity lacks much of the expertise required to design a nanofabricator of our own, we have instead decided to concentrate on gaining control over the recovered alien device. Thankfully, this has now been achieved, to some extent at least. Although we have gained low-level access to the nanofabrication systems, a high-level computer system that automate the manufacturing process proves impenetrable. The interface we have built to control the device thus requires manual operation at all times. This means it is now possible for us to fabricate alloys or aluminium, but only via a process so tedious that even the simpletons in our engineering department would likely find it unbearable. Whereas should you deem such suffering necessary or perhaps deserved, it is also rather expensive. The nanofabricator is a delicate beast, and the raw materials it employs requires processing to astonishing levels of purity, using specialist equipment to function correctly. I therefore strongly advise you to continue recovering as much alloys and aluminium from the battlefield as possible, and only use the nanofabricator when truly necessary. Don't you worry, I am probably going to do that. Let's go for the... I don't think we can afford that right now, because then we'll need to build more Vanguard suits for that next one. Let's grab aluminium explosives. Just give us a little bit of an edge for this. The Soviet Union, we're going to have to save up to try to reduce panic for that. Actually, I might be able to save up panic to reduce that for Africa, which is something we might need to do. Well, I might save it for the Soviets, actually. Okay, that's fine. We're going to be going for these bases. Hopefully we'll finish these damn fusion rifles quickly. Alright, Gauss rifle. No more. So, let me just review inventory of what we have for our troops real quick. Okay, I'm going to try my best to make all the fusion weapons I can. Right now we got some alien alloys being produced by the fabrication teams. Okay, so that finished. Or so I thought. Here I am over here wasting time. Then we'll be able to build one more. Rifle, please. And then we're going to need 12 more. This will take a day and an hour. And then that takes about a day. So we got 3 days. We'll probably be able to do this. Alright, cool. And we finished that as well, so let's hire even more scientists. Yep, and that literally maxes it out perfectly. So that should increase our stuff by a lot. And let's see what happens. Okay, working on the alloys, because we just finished the rifle. Millennium explosives. Despite having vast amounts of energy stored inside its crystalline structure, millennium is a remarkably stable substance. It will not detonate upon suffering a powerful physical impact, nor if subjected to high temperatures, nor even if set on fire. Given the imbeciles in our engineering department handle aluminium on a daily basis, no doubting showing it the same lack of respect they show their betters, I suspect we should all be grateful for this. But sadly, it does make weaponizing stuff rather difficult. Nonetheless, I am equal to the task. Close analysis of the structure of aluminium reveals tiny vulnerabilities that are relatively simple to break upon with a focused laser beam. Doing so causes a cascading failure of the atomic bonds holding the substance together, explosively releasing all of the energy trapped within. It therefore appears feasible to replace the explosives in everything from our battlefield hand grenades to the warheads of our air-to-air missiles with Selenium-based versions. These upgraded munitions would be capable of inflicting substantially greater damage than their predecessor. Of course, I am aware that blowing up a substance as valuable as selenium appears a ludicrous waste of resources. Thankfully, this is not the case. The bulk of these explosives can be produced from relatively plentiful and otherwise useless low-grade selenium. However, a small amount of high-grade selenium will be required for the priming charges. While I believe these would be a worthwhile investment of our scarce resources, ultimately the only judgment that matters is your own. Okay. Let's get heavy fusion weapons so we can upgrade our Mars so it's not completely useless. And then we're going to grab one more rifle. Then hopefully we'll all be good. Okay. Give me one more rifle, please. And let's reduce panic in the Soviet Union. Now all we'll have to do is worry about Africa, because I think if we kill this base, panic is reduced. But if I'm wrong, I'm gooked. Alright. Let's wait till this rifle gets made. And then we are going to be ready for an alien base assault in Africa. Yep, and I'm sure this base isn't doing us any help either. Okay. Let's just make sure our troops are loaded. Riflemen, please. Riflemen, please. Alright. We've spent a lot of time just kind of screwing around. But I think we're ready for at least a base assault. So, I'm going to end it here. I want to thank you all for joining. I hope you're enjoying. And I will see you in probably a pivotal last moment. Because if things go bad, we will lose all of Africa if we lose our troops. And then North America is probably going to quickly follow if we don't have anything to replace what we just lost. I think we're in a good spot, though, because we can produce a lot of alloys, so we shall see. But I will end it here. Thank you all for joining. I hope you're enjoying. Let's see what happens in the next one. Bye, everybody.